What's the haps? I'm Morocco and welcome back to WildStar! I have a quest tracker now that wasn't down here before. Now, it kind of seemed like it should have been there, and it wasn't, so I don't know if that was like a weird UI bug that was happening. Yeah, now I know that the person I need to speak to is Lucy Lazarin, not Victor Lazarin, who is an entirely different person, who we will get to know greatly over the course of our adventures through these lands. But, yeah, she ain't here. In fact, Victor Lazarin is hologram here. He kind of is here in spirit, in a certain kind of sense. But yeah, I was looking in the wrong place. Indeed, on the map, we've got Lucy Lazarin is over here for Nature's Uprising. Level 3 quest. We've got our daily login reward to claim. Let's have a look at that. What we got? We got a bottle of R&R. I'll fill up the rest bar. Cool. Alright. That allows us to go, and there's the review rewards in the account inventory. So I'm gonna take a moment to look through some of the other stuff that I've sort of delved into between recordings, which is to say there's quite a lot going on. Now, I want to bear in mind that I absolutely, totally, entirely called out Skyforge on being overly complicated and having too many mechanics, and this is probably more so. I have a feeling the only reason I can even begin to get to grips with this is the fact that I'm already familiar with 90% of the mechanics of the actual, the gameplay, the bits that make the game go. All the extra fluff on the side of it that's there for the free-to-play mechanics and whatnot, they're far worse than Skyforge, I've got to be honest. If I wasn't familiar with the game, I think this could be quite intimidating. It's maybe too much, but from my perspective, coming back, having got, a level 50 character who's reasonably okay-ishly geared up, not too bad. I'm coming back into this game, and these are just things that have been tacked on. I'm like, okay. But if you're coming into this blind, there's going to be a lot to take in, I think. So in the account inventory, we had this before. This used to exist before. Did a lot of this with stuff like Hoverboard Flux was in fact a reward for participating in the original closed beta before the game even launched last year. There's a few other things like that. Highwayman's Threads is one. I'm going to grab one of those because if it's got the multi-claim icon there, 3 people by the side, you can claim that on any character on your account. So I was like, I'll have my Highwayman's Threads because that's a cool costume and I want that. Yes, I want my hoverboard. Yes, please. I would like that. I'll have that on my person. There's a holographic Elden relic, but I guess I'm not allowed to claim that until I have my actual player housing yet. There's an eye patch, which is kind of whatever. There's a head wrap, which is kind of whatever. They're not my favourite things. We have Costume Immortal Miner, Friendly Furlope. These come from something entirely else. I'm going to have to go through and claim a whole bunch of different things here, I guess. There's a Nexus Survival Kit. Without this, you're a goner. I don't know what that is, but I can only claim it once. If it's got the one, I can only claim it once. I guess that's the daily login rewards. So I guess I can claim that, but because it's on my account inventory, I also should, in theory, be able to claim that on Morocco Thornbrush when Morocco Thornbrush is playable again when it goes free to play, which is kind of a weird one. But yeah, now I've got where have I got? I've got my Highwayman's Threads. Boom, there we are. Beta reward Highwayman. Cool. I don't even know if I actually even have any costume slots available yet. Probably don't. I suspect I need to be a high level to get costumes. I think it might be. I think it's only like level 6 or 7, so we might get there, but a shame, because there's a really nice costume, and is there any bits I can wear? Is there anything I can wear as a costume? Nothing that's, it's not going to do much for my stats, so, I'd rather not. But, hey, we'll put them on, see what that looks like, because it looks pretty badass. Yeah, Highwayman. Yeah, that looks a little bit more stylish than the novice's rags that you get to go with, but because it's a costume piece, I ain't got nothing going on. I need a costume slot to make this work, so that's probably not going to happen. Anyway, I have the hoverboard. That's... Can I use this? Hey! There we go. Now we have a hoverboard. Cool. Achievement, great. Go away. Excellent. That's important. So your mount interface is down here. Obviously, I've only got the one because I just got that. But if I press Z, we can get that. And ta-da! Now I got a hoverboard. Sweet! Yeah! And I keep pressing sprint because you used to be able to sprint on the hoverboard, but because they've changed the sprint mechanics, now we're always sprinting. The hoverboard just goes way faster. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hoverboards are so cool. Hoverboards are the best. Anyway, yeah, other things we have. I found the shop. The shop is down here. This is further complications. We've got there's kind of a ranking meter, which is based on how much you have spent on the game and will spend on the game as you go along. We've got currency. N coins are the purchasable currency. You have Omnibits, which are kind of a currency that you can earn in-game slowly, but I think you can also buy them. And the more of those you spend, in addition to any subscriptions you bought in the past and stuff, and indeed buying the game in the first instance, will all go towards this score. So I'm currently sat at 13,000 out of 15,000, which comes from buying the game and from paying for a certain month's worth of subscriptions. So yeah, that brings us into Cosmic Rewards. So I'm tier 3 on the Cosmic Rewards scale. You start out tier 1, your first one, that's that immortal miner that you get if we hit 1600 points, which, bear in mind, some of these are going to be achievable free to play. You need to bear in mind that I'm pretty sure spending Omnibits, which are available to earn through gameplay, will increase your ranking. Probably not by a lot, I suspect. I don't exactly know what the figures are on it, but I think that spending those Omnibits will increase this ranking. So things like full social access, now you're allowed to have full access to guilds and communities and circles and things. Initially, a off-the-bat free account isn't going to be able to jump into the game and create a guild, but once you've contributed a bit to the game and the community and got involved and spent some money on the store, even if it's just virtual money, even if you haven't dropped real hard cash on it, you'll get access to things. And then wake here cooldown reduction, so if you die in combat, you can just get up again a little bit faster. Coordinate crafting, just general perks to crafting things in the crafting section of the game. A weird furlope. I'm not even sure what a furlope is, but I can have one. Tier 2, we start getting a lot of cosmetics, all things considered, to be fair. I've got a Velocitrex mount, which is pretty awesome, to say right off the bat. Yeah, level 1, I got a fancy fast mount. Yeah, I guess you could probably jump into the game and buy mounts right off the bat then. I mean, I'm level 3 and I've got a hoverboard, which is a pretty good start. And tier 3 is where I find myself, kind of working my way through, I suppose. More round mounts again. Warpig of the Devoted. Got all these dyes, which will be great for changing the colours of all our costumes. And it goes up to tier 6 with these insane Ocean houses, which is like legendary orange and everything. I have no idea what it looks like, but I presume it's going to look pretty impressive. An Ocean Cruiser, another mount. Decor pack, some decorations to go in your house once you spent another 60,000's worth of points, I suppose. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. Different skies for your houses when you get them, but yeah, you're probably gonna have to part with a little bit of money before you get those. I imagine those will be reasonably challenging to do through Omnibits alone. So, what are we spending those Omnibits on? Well, we got signature accounts, kind of a subscription kind of deal. You do buy it kind of on a month-by-month basis. It gives you a bunch of things. So your basic free account gives you all these things. You're only allowed to buy and sell 3 things on the auction house at a time as a basic free account. If you have a signature account, or if you buy things through them, because you can unlock extra stuff through the shop itself and spending your Omnibits, you can expand that. But if you get a signature account, that just ups the limit to 30 off the bat. You can join circles. I've never really used the circles, to be fair, so I think that's more of a thing people who are in big guilds and stuff like to mess around with those. Actually, I did join the Stalker Circle in one of my guilds, but again, wasn't really heavily involved in anything. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things. You gain more currency, gain more bonuses on crafting and gathering and things. Yeah, if you have the signature account, you can create and invite to a guild. If you just have the basic free account, you can't off the bat. But then if you go into the unlocks, you can, there you go. For 195 Omnibits, you will be able to up your auction and bid limit, or you'll be able to go through the commodity orders. The selling stuff in the game is kind of divided into 2 things. You've got auctions and then you've got commodities. Auctions are more like armor and weapons and things. Commodities are just like crafting materials and stuff, really. More bank slots, more character slots, more costume slots. These are things I imagine a lot of people are probably going to want to buy, first and foremost, because they're going to expand your gaming experience. We've got consumables. They're going to be your sort of temporary buffs and things, so 10 hours of extra experience. That's pretty nice, yeah. Could go for that. As we've seen before, it only ticks down whilst you're logged into the game. There's only one fancy mount, but hey, there you go. You can have a drag racer if you want. So I don't know if it gives a... Do we get a better look at it? We can. Cool. So we do actually get a preview of that. That's pretty cool. Oh, and we've got 2 different variations on it somehow. Can we see 2 variations? So you got a kind of got bluey one or an orangey one. Okay, cool. 2 variants. Nice. It doesn't seem like there's a lot in the store at the minute. I would have kind of expected more. In terms of costumes, we've got a Fringer weapon set. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a bold Rowan Rustlin style of Nexus Frontier, whatever that entails. Chrome costumes, not a fan of those. Mirrored costumes, not a fan of those. And shimmering costumes. I'll be honest, costume-wise in this game, I kind of lean far more towards like the almost more traditional stuff rather than the shiny, crazy sci-fi stuff, which, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know what's in the Fringer weapon set. Can we see what's in there? Can we see what claws we get? Because the claws are important. Doohickeys? That's not a claw. What the heck is a toothpick? Are they my claw? What the heck is a toothpick? I don't know. Toothpick, scattergun, shooting iron, ceiling fan. That's amazing. Doohickeys and oxygen sticker. I guess it must be the toothpicks, but I don't know. It doesn't look much like a claw that I've seen before, but hey. And one more thing is we do have a kind of a gambling system. Okay, no, I tell a lie, it is straight up a gambling system, and therefore I condemn it and do not condone it. But the Lop Lady, I love Lop. Lop are amazing. We can buy fortune coins, and then we can take the fortune coins, and they allow us to take magical balls of random loot and pop it on there. But the Lop will tell us we can't do that. But this is the stuff you can get through gambling. Yeah, so you can get a Spider Rider, whatever that is, and some other things. Again, mostly cosmetics, really. There's some, I don't know what that is, those look pretty good. I think it's all, bag of Omnibits, yeah, I think it's all mostly either currencies or cosmetics, to be honest. Yeah, most of these are things for your house, or mounts, or pets and things. So, yeah, there's nothing you're going to gain power-wise by doing that. I don't think there's any, I've not seen anything in there that really gains you anything, except beyond, like, boosts. Boosts are the most egregious thing you could say that was in there. But, lots of games have that. It's kind of not a big deal. Oh, this is so much easier with the hoverboard. This really is so much easier with the hoverboard. And I can't believe I just spent 10 minutes talking about the free-to-play mechanics, but they're kind of important, I suppose, because, yeah, it's a big part of the game, going free-to-play. And I guess it's something some people probably would want to see. I feel like it is. It's fairly core to things. Alright, Lucy Lazarin, this is who we're looking for on a questing. Nature's Uprising. Another exile has survived the sudden onslaught of the forest. What could have caused such sudden hostility? I want to know too. She gave me a shiny... Oh, 1 Omnibits. There we go. Do we have Omnibits now? Ah, we have a currency. There we go. So, we're allowed to... Oh, you're allowed to earn 120 per week, apparently. There is a cap on how many you can earn per week. So that's going to slow you down a little bit. There are other currencies in the game that have similar mechanics, I will say, once you reach endgame. Yeah, okay, cool. And apparently those are earned through pretty much everything. You'll get them through questing, you'll get them through doing dungeons, you'll get them through doing PvP, you'll get them through raiding any instance, pretty much whatever you're doing in the game. As long as you're doing something, you should be earning Omnibits at a fairly steady rate, regardless of the content you're doing. I guess they'll drop from mobs and stuff, and there'll be quest rewards, there'll be daily quest rewards, there'll be boss kill loots and things. I imagine it will just kind of give you them at a fairly steady rate. As long as you're playing the game, you'll be getting those Omnibits. So now I've filled up my bag with mostly cosmetic shit. Let's get into this. Okay. Augmented tree elder root has been discovered up ahead, and my father requires Sigil mushrooms to speak to it. Kindly collect them in Exolab 71. Ooh, what is elder root? It is a tree enhanced long ago by the Elden, who, I guess since we skipped the whole thing, and I never mentioned it last time, we should tell you, Elden are the forefathers, kind of the people who are on the alien race who inhabited this planet long before we arrived on this planet. They were a vastly advanced civilization, and we are trying to explore what's happened to them as we make our way through this world. Because they vanished without a trace about 10,000 years ago, and all they have left is the relics of their civilization. And it's kind of a mystery, so yeah, Elderroot was enhanced by the Elden. Victor Lazarin, who I was looking for before, believes it may know a cure for the contagion. Sigil mushrooms will fuel his espernetic device and should allow communication with Elderroot. Let's go get those. I don't need to know what an exo lab. It's a lab which deals with exo... planets, skeletons, I don't know, something exo. Oh, can I get the butterflies? The butterflies gave me a speed buff, didn't they? Yeah, woo! Butterfly buff. I don't know if that applies to a hoverboard. I suspect it kind of doesn't. I dig having the level 3 hoverboard, I will say that much. This is great. Level 3 hoverboard for the win. My health is not regenerating very quickly. This is kind of strange. I would like my health to come back. I don't know why that's not regened. Oh, now it is. There's a few weird kinks in this game. I don't know whether it's just the PTR stuff, the test realm, or what. Yeah, just a little bit odd. Alright, let's kill the things in here. Slicey and stun. And slicey some more. Still newbie stuff. They ain't gonna put up much of a fight. Fights will get more complicated as we get to tougher stuff, because obviously we've got the whole area of effect thing for most of the attacks, and the enemies are going to do such things, and we can interrupt them, and we can combo them with stuff, and yeah, combat definitely does get more interesting. At the minute, it's at least more interesting than a lot of MMO fare, as far as most MMOs are just like, yeah, target your thing, now the thing dies, just spam fireball at a target until they die. Whereas here, you just got to aim your attack, and your enemies are going to try and aim some attacks at you, and you can evade them. There's some movement involved. Not a lot here, because to be fair, most of these enemies are going to die before I can do that. Okay. Before you bring the Sigil, Queen Mayala's asked to see, you'll find them in Elderroot Refuge. I think there's something else deeper in this, if memory serves. There's like a quest that you only get if you dig far enough into this area, so I'm going to keep going a little bit further. Yeah, you can see it on the mini-map there. Alright, so I'm going to aggro this guy. I'm going to let him do his thing for a little bit. I want to see if he does an attack. Yeah, there you go. So now, aha, I can completely and entirely dodge that attack, and it's completely nullified. Ta-da! That's like about as basic as it comes. He charges up an attack, and I can just sidestep it. They get way worse. There are way interesting kind of things going on, and complicated, and that's not to say nothing of bosses in dungeons. Serum is the life. Mordesh have adopted a waste not, want not philosophy towards Vitalis serum, extracted from the dead so the Mordesh can return to living. So I need to go suck juice out of corpses. Corpse juice. Well, there's one down there. I don't know how can I get down here? Is there a way down? There's a dead bod. Get in my tank of juice. Okay. I only need 3 of these, so I don't know that I necessarily need to drop down there. I think there's a way on one of those information cube things down there. Yeah, I don't think I need one of those. Not necessary. Just suck the juice out of the dead people. Mordesh tasty treat. Yep. Or more importantly, the important ingredients by which, you know, they keep themselves alive. Kind of important for that. Alright. Hoverboard time. Man. This is just going to make, like, the new starter zones so much easier, and that's a thing. There's a magical discovery to be found. These are just kind of weird. I've never really known why these are here, but yeah, it's just stuff you can find. And inside it, there is a magical station which will give me 10 minutes of... Oh, nuts. I accidentally right-clicked and dispelled it. 10 minutes of plus support and attack power, so 15% extra damage dealt on pretty much all abilities. That's pretty cool. Because, you know, all your abilities are going to be based on either your assault or support power. Some of them will, some abilities will use one, some abilities will use the other. It depends on which class and indeed which sort of how you want to play your class, as to which you'll want more of. If you're just going pure melee DPS, you'll want assault power on this. But if I was going to play tank, most of the tank abilities for this class want support power, so you'd be looking at getting support power. But this is 15% to both on this buff that I just picked up, so that's cool. There's a thing. Trampled under hoof. I'm about to get trampled myself. Well, out of the way. Don't need that because I already got the chief for that last time. Trampled under hoof. The orange satchel contains food meant to calm the dawn grazers. Perhaps she was attempting to soothe the animals when they killed her. How ironic. That's a quest done. Righty. Now, did I need to go back to Lucy Lazarin, or I'm not sure whether I did. No, all the quests are up ahead, so let's keep on heading up the hill. Well, sure. This game's actually pretty good about not making you backtrack. It's just you can seem to like submit items through the magical ether because science fiction. Why not? Yeah, it's just like, hey, here's all the stuff. We gave them to you through the power of magic, and now we can talk to Exile Craftsman's Brigade. Why? Okay, do we need to learn to craft? Rune rundown. I don't remember getting all these quests, but apparently we can turn them all in. You heard of runes? These little beauties can buff up your gear with new stats and bonuses. How's that sound? They sound good. So he's going to give me technical runic shoulders.
When you know more,
they're cool.
get in touch.
So, I always got a beginner's life rune health. So I presume, was it? Do I have a quest for that, or was he just giving me them? I think he was just giving me them. Is there an area around here I can insert them? Is there a rune crafting thing, or? Well, they used to have to be done on a thing. I'm not sure. Maybe you can just insert them anywhere now. Can we do a... Is there a rune crafting interface? I feel like there is. I want to equip them, if nothing else, because they're evidently going to be better than my current one. 18 assault, 100 armor. Yeah, they're definitely better. Can I... I don't know how you would open the rune crafting interface. Yeah, I have a vague recollection of them removing that rune crafting interface, which are basically just socketed. They're like, if you've played World of Warcraft, they're like gems. It's just equivalent to gems. You're just putting extra stats into your gear to make your gear better. There's Victor Lazar, and there's our man. I'm not sure what I can do with this rune. They give me the rune, but there's no... Let me just check the interfaces. I thought there was... Yeah, rune crafting, there you go. Create basic runes. Equip runes. So I can do this from anywhere. Cool, I think. But I have to... Oh, man. Really? I can't do this from here? Okay, so I need to move my interfaces around so that I can actually work this, right? I want to equip those. Don't need those. Then take that. And then take... This is... I don't know. Life rune. Yes, that's what we want. Beginner's life rune. This is different to how I remember it working. I can put that back there. I apparently don't need to drag and drop all those. Yeah, that's done. It was like I clicked on that, and now it added an extra 91 health to me. Cool. Alright. Can dig it. So there you go. Yeah, plus 91 max health. Which gives me a total of 391 max health, so it's like 25% extra bonus to the stats on the thing, roughly speaking. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, excellent. So I got a lot of health now. I'm a healthy, strong, and powerful Orin with lots of health. Let's talk to Victor Lazarin. Here's our man, the man we've been looking for 2 episodes now.
Speak to me.
Serum is life. Oh, and the Arboretum. Did I not have anything to turn that in? Serum is life. Every drop of vitalities is precious. The dead have no reason to fend off the contagion. They've been given an eternal respite from its depredations. I'm glad you're happy, I think. Da-da-da! Oh, that's an Omnibits. Yay! Omnibits. Now, this interface has kind of gotten garbled. There's stuff all over it. Can we move stuff? Am I allowed to move bits of interface? No. The show players thing seems to be... Can I just turn those off? They're by players. Put on quests. And expand the quests. No, it just overwrites each other. God damn guy. The Arboretum, check in with Mayala Everstar. Oh, there would be the Queen over here. Yes, the Orin Queen. I should probably kneel before the Queen, but I'm in a hurry. I'll just stay on my hoverboard.
I know it's been hard for all of us since our boring...
Okay, I just want to thank you for helping our modest friends. If we're to make a new start in Evergrove, we need to work together. Yay, teamwork. Right, now we can talk to him about the Arboretum.
I await your words with bated
Possess
breath.
the Slynician specimens Lucy must have sent you. Excuse me while I extract the mushroom essence. Take your time. More Omnibits! Yay! If you were to awaken this Eldritch tree, there are a few more tasks I would have you do. Living batteries. My Espinetic interface lacks the power to awaken Eldritch as soon as I can adapt living cores from Grove Guardians to fuel the interface. The Espinetic interface, what now? It's a device which allows creatures of different physical compositions to communicate telepathically. And what's that going to do? To awake Elderroot from his slumber. If he's awake, we can talk to him. What do you want to ask him? He possesses all Elden knowledge. It must be able to offer us succor from our suffering. We will awaken him, no sweat. Cool. Alright. Ooh, cutscene. Cool, big tree. Big tree's asleep. We need to wake him up. Let's wake up the big tree. So, oh yeah, Felicify Cheeser is a repeatable quest. So that is something... I guess we can probably do it around here, because we had this last time. And obviously enough time has passed. Since it's only about half an hour. Yeah, let us do it again. I imagine it'll be easier to do with a hoverboard. It feels like it should be easier to do with a hoverboard. Oh yeah, I got those. That's 2 of them. There's no obvious visual thing to say you got them. It's not... I guess yeah, they sort of explode into smaller butterflies, but it's not the most obvious thing in the world. There's one of them over here. Gotcha. Is that it? Oh. Yeah, level up! Okay, what do we get for that? We unlocked a new ability, Shred. We unlocked Impale. And we unlock... Oh, no, that's from level 2. So it shows us all the old level ups that we never saw, because, to be fair, we kind of skipped those. We now have... Okay, we're allowed to have 4 abilities at a time. These were already available from level 3. And... Oh, new class ability, Analyze Weakness is available from level 4, I presume. Everything else is stuff we kind of already had. Oh, new feature from level 3, Hollow Wardrobe. What? Okay. Click to view... It said click to view unlock, but I didn't view it. Oh well. Clear all. So hang on, do I have my Hollow Wardrobe? Because this is kind of important to know. If I have a Hollow Wardrobe, I want to play with the Hollow Wardrobe. I do have a Hollow Wardrobe, which means I can wear my awesome gear. Where am I going? Wait, no, that's Gambler's shoulders. I don't... No, undo! Can I put down the... Oh. Why can't I put down the shoulders? Why items added to your Hollow Wardrobe will become soulbound. Oh, I see. I need to unlock them first. No. Right. Interface, please. Right, so it's shift right-click to add them to the interface, I think. Unlock costume item. Highwayman's boots cost 3 silver. Oh, these are going to be expensive. Okay, confirm. I don't have this much money. Highwayman's pants. Unlock costume. Another 3 silver. Ouch. Highwayman's coat. Unlock costume. Okay, confirm. Spending all my money on that, and... Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get the gloves. No! I can't sell these either, so I might as well delete them, make interface space. Because once you've added them to the Hollow Wardrobe, you should be able to just do as you would with them. Come on, delete. This interface is being really finicky today. It's not letting me delete that. I wonder if there's like... I wonder if there's just like latency issues or something? I wonder if it's just like not recognizing what I'm trying to do. It's trying to communicate with the server or something. I wonder if that's what that is. It's really strange. Yeah, see, yes, I do. It's just not having it. It's just not like me trying to do things to this game. So if I try to go back to the Hollow Wardrobe again, I have, let's see, from the chest, we can... Import items? Oh, I see. That's how we do that. That would have been an easier way to do that, I imagine. So... Costume 1, there we go. So now we've selected that, I should be able to pick out that. Hands, we didn't unlock. Legs, we've got those. Boots, we've got those. I ain't got enough money to dye this, so I guess this is as cool as we're going to look for now. We can add a costume piece to this slot. You haven't unlocked anything yet, so can't do much with that. And then costume 1 is equip. Equip that costume. So now... Do I not have that equipped? I don't have that equipped. How I... Don't tell me I can add things to my Hollow Wardrobe, but I'm not allowed to equip them yet. That doesn't seem to sound right. Doesn't sound right at all. Costume 1. That says no costume. I want costume 1. For some reason, I don't know. I wonder if a lot of this interface issue is just because I'm recording in a small window. It's not expecting me to play in a window so small. This is really weird. Trade cost, editing. Oh, okay. Total cost. Editing costume 1 costs 0 coins. Okay. Oh, so you have to pay money to change your costume. Ah, now you'd never had to do this in the past. Which is kind of weird. Not that I'm having to pay anything here, I'm technically paying 0, or it's either 0 money or 10 Omnibits, which is a really weird way to convert that, but yeah, now we can equip it. I think. And now I look like that. Cool. That was a faffy, messy kind of system. Cool. Right, we've got a surveillance mission, the Barkblight Nests. Where's that? I know that's somewhere around there. This is because I'm an explorer. My explorer sense is tingling, and we know there is a quest up here. I've been up here before, I know where this is. So, as an explorer, my instincts as an explorer tell me I need to get to the top of this tree. Yep. And there will be unique opportunities afforded me. See, there's a weird green glowy thing here that no other path would be able to do. Only an explorer could possibly know that there was a hidden glowy switch in this tree that allows me to climb up these secret leaves. No other class would be able to make it up here. Other classes would be able to make it up, would be able to see that if I activated. I keep saying classes when I mean paths. Paths and classes are a separate thing, but yeah. Other paths would be able to see that if I were to activate it, but I wouldn't be able to activate it on their own. The same holds true for scientists. There's some scientist stuff as well, but yeah. Somewhere around here I need to bring down like a reveal. What am I doing? Oh god! Oh, I rolled off a hill. Ooh! Let me try and get back up to the top of this. Okay, there we go. I got it. I have to find out which button it was to make it go as well. Yeah, so by pressing G, G is the path ability. Yeah, you can bring down a surveillance beacon. There's very little else going on there. I feel like there was some UI missing there that should have been there that wasn't. But either way, yeah, if you press G in the right place, when you're stood in the right place, it'll bring down a beacon that will survey the area, and we will... and indeed, someone else managed to get up here with me. Someone who's got a little robot. I guess he must be an engineer. Managed to find his way up by my leaves. I don't know if you can do anything with the thing once I've uncovered it, but in some cases, yeah, you can kind of combine your path abilities to do cool stuff. But in this case, I get to see the area, and we get a cool shot of the surrounding vistas. And yeah, I have leveled up my path level. So you get the level cap for characters. Your actual class level is 50. The path level is entirely separate, and there's like 30 levels, if memory serves, of that. So there's like, by doing all these separate challenges, you'll get a separate form of XP. And we have leveled up and we've unlocked the title Drifter, which means somewhere in the interface I should be able to change my title. I don't know. Set titles. There we go. Okay. Title... oh, I've got certifiably certified for using two-step authentication, but we have Drifter as well now. So I am now Drifter Maroka WildStar. Cool. Oh, that's where I would have found the costumes. Huh, okay. Yeah, this all used to be tabbed. They've changed the tab format, so yeah. Now it's all in a drop-down. Taking a little while to get used to where everything's been moved here, but there you go. I think up here on the top of this tree is where we shall leave things for today. We need to go talk to the tree next time, though. The big tree's cool. So for now, I shall see you. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you later. Yeah!